Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday afternoon, March 28th. We are looking at Window Traders Market Profile, SPY IWM and Triple Qs. And as Jackie Gleason used to love to say, away we go. Bulls are in charge, my friend. Even today when we pushed low, I told the room, look, our value was overlapping a higher all day. Sellers attempted to push, even went trend down, and it held for only 2 time frames as G took it back. We go out with a double distribution day as we spike in K and a price probe above L. Even Russell, who took out the previous day's low, came back late in the day and took out both sides of the IB and go out with a price probe. All of us took out both sides of the IB. Triple Qs do the same as us. They go out with a trend day and a price probe. Remember, right now the path of least resistance for the ES and NQ is up. We said the next destination for Triple Q is 367, 370. We said for SPY, 455, 460. Well, we're getting to these levels, and I think we're going to continue to get to them. I thought somebody said Powell was speaking today, but he never did, so that was some wrong information. Apologize on that. Volume, one thing that, again, is very, very light. Only, 60-something million? 63 million. Our average is down to 117 million. So that's a little bit of a cause for concern. But that's more of a cause for concern in the bigger picture, not right now, as we continue to go up. Had a decent day. Believe it or not, I made a lot of money on the short side, scalping them and not holding them because of what was happening. A period, I took a quick short the first time against Friday's high because a lot of times they don't like taking it out right away, and they didn't with the 455 puts. That paid. Then right after that, when A took out the day's high, I took the short against the overnight high because that's another one they like to front run. Made money on that. Then I took a long in B period against the opening. I made money on it, not a lot, wasn't liking the way it was acting. Got out of it. Now, I didn't do anything in C or D. E period. Once we took out A's low, I didn't get involved right away on the short, but I did start pushing. Each time E went down and then pushed up, started scalping shorts. Both the 453s, about 3 times. I did take a long the first time against the overnight low when we really got stretched out with the 449 calls. So I got paid very nicely in E. I was shorting it a bunch of times. I took a long against the overnight low the first time, so I got paid pretty nicely. Then in G period, again, even though we took out F's high, I took the short because we weren't filling single prints right away and it came back. Then we filled them. Now, even though value was overlapping the higher, I thought there was still a chance, and I said this on Friday, and it didn't prove to be right. I thought we had a chance if we couldn't get back to B's low to maybe eventually lower POC. Well, obviously that didn't happen. So when H went higher than B's low, which was where half back was at that point, I started shorting it. And I made money on shorts in H, I, and J. Because I thought we still had a good chance to go back to get a 9 wide POC. We kept getting it wider. The one short I lost in was K. I had it. They popped the top on me pretty good. It came back. Could have tried to get out of it for a small loss. Never got taken out. Went up. And I took the loss on it. And then in K, I also took a long then. Or was that in L period? No, I think that was in K. Took a long in K because it looked like we were going to have single prints, which we ended up doing. I wrote L, but I think it was K. And I didn't do anything in M period. So it was a good day overall. I only lost on the one trade in K. They finally got me on one of those shorts, but I was being quick with them on all the other ones. It was not an easy day to read. You know, the reason, again, it's not like the market got too long and E wiped them out because, look, we were already one time framing down in C and D. We weren't getting much. But They tried the same game, tried to push it down. They got to a very visual area, which was the POC, the overnight low, and I thought it was a decent long that time, the first time, which it was. It went up. And that was it. Another V-shaped recovery and a price spike. The buy the dip crowd is back in. So as far as destinations on the upside, we have today's high at 455.91. Then we don't have anything to 456.54 afternoon rally high from the 10th of February. Now, I know I've given these out before. I'll give them one time, but please write them down. Last time I'll give them. We have 6 highs within $2.25 of each other. 3 daily, 2 weekly, 1 monthly. Very, very potential for interesting times up there. 457.71 daily high. 457.88 weekly high. 458.12 monthly high, which is last month's high. We have 3 days to go. Do we have an inside month or not? 458.74 daily high, 459.61 daily high, 459.96 weekly high. Downside, 454.59, L's high, the price probe. Then we have single prints. L's low to A's high, 453.86 to 65. And then nothing to today's low of 450.06. Again, I won't ignore an 8-wide POC, just like I didn't ignore it today when we got there. But if we don't get it tomorrow, I will not carry it forward. Now, 3 days to go in the quarter. And for now, we're only down just about 4% on the nose. So, is there a possibility in the next 3 days this market really attempts to go close to flat? Be interesting. So here's your daily. So here, well, let's show you real quick. Here's the monthly. It's an inside month with 3 days to go. Do we take out the monthly high, or do we have an inside month? That'll be very interesting. But if we do take out last month's high, we're automatically totally in balance on the monthly then. It would be a 3-month balance. The weekly is clearly up. 3 weeks in a row now, one time framing up. And the daily is clearly up, one time framing up for 3 days. Here's all those highs we're talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All very close to each other. That's the next big goal, and then we see what we get above that. Hope you had a good day trading. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Come check us out at camelbacktrading.org, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.